Jadhi Vakara, Tafal Sharif, Mr. Chris Coreline, Shahai Kerbal Space Program, Rang Ado. We are here on a momentous day for space explosions as Tony Stark, aka Elon Musk, has just failed to land his first stage Falcon 9 rocket on his platform in the Atlantic Ocean, but he did hit the platform. And exploded. Woo! It's space. It's progress. Space progress. Progress in space. So, when last we left, we'd screwed up. We're not doing this as optimally as we should be, and I spent some time in the interim watching Scott Manley's excellent tutorial series on how to game this early day system to get as far as possible. Not that I'm going to follow that exactly, because he's far better than me. But, so we still have to test this LV909 now. I think the LV909 is trash. The LV909 is this orbital engine, I think. Yeah, this thing is the very last thing you want to be using in the atmosphere. It's got a really good specific impulse. It's so fuel efficient. But it can't even overcome gravity, really. And we've got one of them. Okay, well. Let's read up on what we should be doing while I so this needs to we need to be flying. We need to be between 1300, that's really narrow, and 2500, and between 360 and 760. That's more doable. Oops, I meant to see what else I could stack with this. Activities are available. No chance. This is the monster mega rocket fuel. That's never happening. Take a crew report at the location designated below. I'd have to do some more research on exactly where that is. Rockamac's back is not going to happen. RT10. Maybe we could do a little dual stage thing. That might make us too quick. 61 to 134. Might be tricky. I think I can make 61 on an RT10. So then if what I do is go light, fuel, give me some fuel. No. Oh, I've built this backwards. So someone to steer it. Go away. Go away. Bleep, bleep. Somewhere to put the fuel. Engines. So this is going to be a flight stage, basically. We're going to need a parachute for this yoke, because otherwise, well, I think you know. We don't have any aerodynamics, do we? Do we have any science? I'll come back to you, noble space yoke. We have plenty of science. I could get some little wings on this. Manufacturer found lying by the side of the road. Bless you. How much is this? It is 18 science and a 29, and I should really purchase this because of radial decouplers and it being the path to science. How much is that? 18 as well, is it? I don't know. Where is it? 15. Well, I could make my little... Yeah. Scott Manley says don't do this, but to Scott Manley I say I know more about Kerbal Space Program than you, internationally acclaimed Let's Player. So we're going to switch to dual symmetry and lock, and we are going to build the tiniest, most adorable airplane you've ever seen. We kind of need to line this up right, otherwise it's going to be an absolute beast to fly. So there's our center line, and let's just There we go. Aren't you just the cutest thing? Right, stack that. Then we need the back solid rockets. Boom, stage 1, break, stage 2, add that, and then stage 3 is the parachute. Should be able to bring that down for a comfortable landing. And now, what are my altitude limits for the back? I need to go basically straight up. Ooh, but we've got this as well. This might be easier. Yeah, 760 is probably easier to get to on that single rocket launcher. Let's take this. So, here's what we're doing. We're going to fire this when we're low and slow. We're going to fire this. We should get this during launch. If my calculations are correct, the calculations that I haven't done. And we are going to get the best man for the job on crew here. Jeb, you're up. Let's go to space. Well, let's go to close to space. Now watch as I've completely ruined where these things are. We'll aim for a water landing again. So we will 3, 2, 1, space. We will rotate. We will go into SAS mode, and then we will push. We're not going to push the nose down in the F, but we're going to W key the nose. So we want to get to 7K. Ooh, we're not going to make it, are we? 4, no, we're not going to make it at all. 5, no, it's all over. 6. Throttle up. Just glide here, I think. I don't think I'm going to get stable flight with this. I don't think it's even possible. Let's just aim to the right of this island. We could go exploring. Let's go exploring. Not that I'm confident I can land this without killing everyone, but get a bit more lift for our money. So we've got a long way to drop here. So I'm just going to throttle our and try and get a high angle of attack. More juice. Very nearly. But we don't actually want to maintain steady altitude. We want to get into the bounds of this mission. What speed are we doing? Whoa, we're going far too slow. Well, we'll see if we can accelerate once we're in band 3. 2,500 is where we want to be. There's 2,000. Pull up, you pig. Oh, this is bad news with too much thrust. Ditch the thrust. Should allow us more control over the vectoring. Or not. We're going to get wet. Nothing I can do about it. Parachute. I have no control. Oh! Okay. We failed in all measurable circumstances, but Jeb is alive, and we haven't wasted too much money. Yikes. Okay, well, maybe we can salvage something here. Well, we can salvage everything. Maybe we can try that again, but just put a second back of max on it, and then we'll get the height. It's the speed that's tricky. I'm gonna have to get a hell of a lot of downrange speed, and these wings are almost completely useless. And I spent science on those wings. I spent science on them. Yeah, let's ditch the wings. I still think we should aim to return the whole structure. And wow, what a waste. Splosh. Oh no, the wings. Physics. Well, we got 11 signs from that. Recovery of a vessel that survived the flight. No XP key in for Jeb. The objects did not return. I wonder, did we get them back anyway? I should have checked. I did not. Right. Carte d'eau. Stack separator. No, I'll do absolutely the square root of sod all. Right. Simple. Effective. Hungry like the wolf. We've not done any mystery goo yet. Can we afford the extra weight so we can get a bit of extra science? Let's not pretend that we did. I'm gonna call you Splody. Okay, where are we? Boom, boom, blop, boom, boom. Let's do it. So the speed's the important thing for the second stage. So let's go boom. Up is still an important factor as well. Now we're going to go up slower because we've added the extra weights. I think I might just be hemorrhaging money on this thing, you know. But like 2,000 meters is a lot. It's going to get us out of the first phase of super syrupy atmosphere. Do your job. Now that should give us a bit of acceleration, should get us to 7k. We're also going to get the speed we need. Yep, here we go. So I'm going to go for downrange speed now. So if we come in over 760, we're going too fast, so we may need to retrofire this. Ooh, aerodynamic pressure. Okay, we are far too high. So I should really fire directly into the reverse angle vector thing. There's no need for us to be this high, lads. I have more than enough fuel to burn on this kind of ridiculous experiment. Okay, so we are not going down, and we are now firing upwards, which I don't particularly want to do. So let's cut our energy. Okay, now here's the issue. We're in a dead fall, so we're going to get terminal velocity, which isn't so great. So let's make sure we're accelerating pro-speedio. That's totally a word that real astronauts say. And we're going downstairs. We're going downstairs quickly. Okay, there we are. 360 I want. Whoop. Now, we're certainly going to be able to make this this test anyway. In fact, I think we should make both of them. Yes, we made one of them. There's a long way to go down. Let's go to time acceleration. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay, where's my high bound? Is still only 2,500. Okay, let's prepare some retro firing. Let's do what SpaceX tried to do. Let's bring this down to a nice cozy. Whoa, hang on. Or not. Okay. I'm going to try and... Okay, so we need to get into bounds, which is 1,300 to 3. And then we just need to see if we have enough juice in the tank to make 360. We do not. Oh well, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. Let's time accelerate, splash down, and go and lick our wounds. I think we're going to need to abandon that quest until we have more air power. That's a very low and very fast angle of flight. Splash down soon. Should all components. Oh, I hate you so much. Oh. 11 science, command pod, and monopropellant. No jeb gain. That was a lot of money for very little gain. Anyway, thank you for that contract. Now. What? Oh, because I swapped out, didn't I? Okay, we're going to try this again. So we need to be 76 to make flying complete. So we need to be less than 370. I think I've got myself into a bit of a corner here, lads. This game, now that they've added gameplay elements to it. Oh my god, is that 11 science? Yes, that's not great. Okay, so let's try this a similar system, but let's focus on what we actually have to do here. So we have to be going at least 370. And we need to decouple at 370 meters per second. So if we decouple at 370 meters per second, I think if I do a little bit of hibberty-gibbertying with the command pod, perhaps I'll be able to do it. I could do some thrust limiting. Okay, let's do that. So we have to get to minimum of 76, but any higher than 76,000 meters, and we are wasting power. So we should aim to go full horizontal once we get to like 7,000. So monoprop to 0. Thrust limiter to like 50%. One more time, ladies and gentlemen. One more time. Check my numbers. I have to decouple over 7,000. Yes, I know that. Let's do it. Launch. Space. Except we're not going anywhere near space. Right, so 3, 2, 1, go. I think you misheard me. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, he's like syrup. I don't think that changes the fuel efficiency. I may have made a huge mistake. Anyway, we're going to tip over because we do want to get as much velocity out of this as we can. So there's our velocity vector going down range. I quite like that. I don't like the fact that I'm yawing at all. Oh dear. Jab, 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 jab. Jab. Jab, 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 abort, 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 abort. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. Yes! Whew. Right. God, I hate this game. Right. I'm forever blowing bubbles. Let's splash down. Try not to destroy the engine this time, if at all possible. Yes, we win. Recover the vessel. Now, what went wrong there? It wasn't the thrust vectoring, it was the aggressive angle. So maybe if I just relaunch. I don't know if the thrust vectoring's helping us at all, though. So we're not going to go, we're going to go to like 10 degrees tops. Go on, 3, 2, 1, space. T on. Let's head for about, what, 5 and a bit degrees. Really want to see that yellow circle come back towards the top of the circly thing. That is my dream. It's not happening. We are in exactly the same position we were in before because I was far too overzealous with my thingamajig. This is okay though. Altitude is rising. Speed is good. Now if we can coast to 7,500. Okay, never mind. We can test the engine though. So we need to be 2,500, so let's 8, 9. Why can't I get any more speed? I am slowing the fudge down. I can't do this. No, that needs an aircraft. There's no way. I'm not aerodynamic enough to do that. I can't revert, can I? Oh, I can. Yeah, so that'll save all my money because that's cheating. I'm not above cheating. Back to the literal drawing board. Let's go take a huge reputation hit from abandoning 2 quests. So the coupler I can manage on a standard altitude record attempt. That's nice and easy though. We'll do that when we're going for the atmosphere escape. That'll be nice and easy. Altitude record, please. 56,000. Okay. What you got for me? 56k. Let's build a control stage. Where's zoom out? Oh, there we are. Shift key, if you're wondering. That's a very powerful rocket with not very much fuel, but that should give us enough power to basically get ourselves out of any major trouble. So that's our stack decoupler test phase, and then we just need something to get the 50,000 feet. Oh, also, I'm going to take some science. We're going to go for Joule, we're going to go for... if we're bringing that fuel tank back, we may as well put them there. Finally, give me a Musev rocket engine. I think you misunderstood me. Oh, I don't have the back yet. I need to test the back with this flight. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? I reckon we build a little bit tougher. Monoprops down. I would like you in place there. We can't thrust limit here, can we? Oh, we can. Well, okay, we don't want to do that. If you're farting about with action groups now, 56,000 feet. I think what we'll do is we will go for a single mid-stage booster. We don't have any radial decouplers, do we? Okay, well, then I'll just go for a big and rather uncouth 3-stage start. Science, 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 science. Oh, I wish I knew all the Austin Powers quotes for that. Okay, so there's our big initial thrust. This is the wrong way to do it. Bear in mind. Oh, I want to run a little experiment while I'm here. I want to thrust limit the central one and see if I get a better fuel efficiency out of it. So 3, bang, 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 boom, 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 boom. Okay, 56,000 feet. Meters, let's do it. Oh. I wonder would it work if I got rid of those. 19.49. Okay. Not dead yet. Smaller fuel tank. Where's the vessel? Vessel should be around here somewhere. Blah. Science. Where's my science? Give me my mystery goo. Dual mode. Excellent. Put that as far up as we can make it. Good, good. Will that fly? That will not fly. Which makes me want to... I'm sure this is flipping riveting for you gentle people out there. Fuel, explosions. Big fuel tank, but only one stage of solid rocket boosters. Okay? And obviously my science, where are you? So, 1, 2, boom. Fuel stage can go here. delete that. And then it's the parachute stage. Okay, launch. Now, this is obscene. We are going to explode. I want to just check my height requirements. 56,000 meters. Should be totally overkill for this. But let's go. Let's go to space. Woohoo! Feisty. Oh, oh dear. Oh, very dear. We did prove that we get better fuel efficiency by thrust vectoring. But yeah, things are about to go explodey. Oh no, we made it. Perfect. Now we're kind of carrying a lot of dead weight here, but we did get a superb amount of initial thrust. I want to make sure I'm on full. Let's just check what's happening to our apoapsis. It's probably it's barely ahead of us. It is increasing though, so we are still climbing. Nearly there. Second stage cut off, and now we're in pure ballistic. So let's get some mystery goo. The goo jiggles and wobbles as the craft flies. Worth 2 sides. Thanks. I'm not sure we're going to make this. We're halfway there. Yeah, we're not going to make this. Well, maybe. Whoa! Whoops! Remember when I said that's the space music? Remember when I said this engine's pretty powerful? We're gonna be here for a while, lads. I've pretty much sent us halfway to the moon. Jesus. Oh, okay. Well, let's time accelerate up to periaps. That was silly. What was my other thing I wanted to get? Let's observe the mystery goo in space. We get a crew report. We are in space, unfortunately, because now I can't do that other. Here we go for a ballistic re-entry. Hitting the atmosphere like a hammer at 1,700 meters per second. Prepare to get schooled on what happens when you enter the atmosphere too fast in Kerbal Space Program. We went basically no distance. We've gone about 5 horizontal kilometers. Yep, this might be goodbye. Oh, look at the G-forces. If we can get down to 3, well, we might survive. 3K. Okay, parachute deployed. Good crikey. What a silly thing to do altogether. Drogging at 170 meters per second. We should survive this. Let's head down to 400. Parachute deploys. 10 meters per second. We're going to lose the engine. Might save the fuel tank. 2, 1. I should have thought of this before I put the whole thing in space. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We lost the fuel tank and both the sciences. Hooray. You get nothing. You get nothing. You get nothing. Oh, I need to get better at this game. TR18A, that is the one I was using, wasn't it? Have I been doing this wrong the whole time? Oh, I know why. It's because we needed to be at the second. So that's the engine stage. I could easily take this thing into orbit. So easily. I think we may go to space today. Bless him. Right, we're not doing it. We're not doing it because there's no way I can recover all the parts and test the decoupler, which is what I'm supposed to do. Orbiting Kerbal. Radial mount parachute and flight over Kerbal. 210 is a lot more achievable than 760 and 370 and 210. So let's take this parachute test as well. Maybe. Right, so we've got radial parachute above 660 and above 210. Second. Right, and the other one, which is my thorn in my side, the thorn in my side. I thought this was going to be so easy. At least 7.6 and 370. We need to be going super fast. No, 210, not 710. 210, 710. Bleep, bloop, bleep. Right, come on, get it together. Make all the numbers line up. You can do it. It's like spreadsheets. I think we got this. I think we can strip some parts off our current ship, and I think we can get this. Now, the kicker is I need to get to... This is okay. 210 meters per second I can do. And less than 370 I can do. So I need to get to 760, I think will do the job. Okay, so single stage up to 760. Too much, probably. It's cute, but it won't work. A respectably sized fuel tank. Use this again. We need to be... maybe we should be more frugal with our engines. This is the only engine I have. It's so expensive. How much money do I need? Wow. Actually, that's an engine component as well. That would be pointless. So that's our final stage maneuvering engine. These are the parachutes we've been asked to test. Okay, so let's pretend So I want an emergency stage, basically, to be the final parachute. Prior to that, I want the test parachutes. Up you go. Then the rocket, then the money shot, upgoer, separatron thing, and then that is not going to get us to 7k. What's your plan? Do we go for the double? Do we go for the double? Do we go for the double on vector thrust? No, the that's far too much thrust. That configuration put us in orbit. Like, it nearly took us out of the sphere of influence. Well, we were nearly lost in space, like literally, totally. Um, 7,500. This should do 7,500, and if it doesn't, there's enough power in that second engine to make the difference. Speed-wise, I think we have it also. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Launch. I know I'm not changing the name for every single rocket. That's kind of as designed because I have to think of like a million names. Okay, Jeb, you're up. T-control on. 3, 2, 1, space. Whoa, I accidentally triggered both engines at once. That was clever. Okay, well, never mind. Shed a bit of heat. Halfway there, 2k. We should be able to cruise to the altitude I need. I don't know if we're going to be able to cruise to the speed I need though. 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trigger. Oh, lordy. Okay. Okay. Oh dear, I'm sure someone who knows this game better than me saw that coming a mile off. Let's try and thrust our way off the problem with the Space Center. Notice how the parachutes aren't catching fire, that's fine. We're coming in for a ground landing. We've got 3 parachutes. Nothing is going to go wrong. We've got shed tons of fuel. Everybody's happy. I've just made a couple of monies, some reputation, and some science. Loads of monies. Oh, that was the previous one. Okay. So we must be missing a. We must be missing a mission for this. So we never made... Yeah, we triggered above the altitude bracket. Do you know what? Okay, cheating, I know. Let's go back to the launch and let's make our changes that we need to get this to work properly. So, there's our first. Then it's the stack decoupler and 2. Then it's the radials. Then we're going to go to space. Yay! Putting a little bit of a right-way slant on things just to get ahead of the game when it comes to that little last-ditch manoeuvre I made last time to land on the ground close to Kerbal rather than in the sea, because the sea, unless you do it properly, has a good way of destroying all of your stuff. Nobody wants that, especially not me. So here is our 6... 7. Why didn't I get a thing for that? Test the stack decoupler. We've done it. Test the M20 parachutes in orbit. Good. 2 for 2. Okay. Okay, let's just retro burn here to stop us from flying a million miles away from the space station. Mostly because I'm a filthy role player. God, that was an ordeal. Gonna cruise to the ground. We've got both our quests, so I'm going to put the third parachute out because don't ever take risks you don't have to. Throttle's down to nothing. All the parachutes, 5 meters per second. I don't think we're going to cause any damage here. In fact, I think it's going to take some considerable time to actually touch the ground. 15 seconds. Whoa, and we're high up. You are not going to cause a hair of damage. Yes! Landed on its end. We could probably fly it back to Kerbal Space Center, but you know what? I'm going to take a victory. I'm going to step away. I'm going to be thankful for what I have, and what I have is some, well, zero science, oodles of parts, Jeb's back, still alive. That should be both of our... Oh, I shit you so much. Oh my god. Because of the speed. We were going practically zero at the apoapsis there. Oh man. That stack decoupler one is going to be the end of me. Test the back solid fuel rocket launcher. Test the RT-10 as a second stage. Oh, let me think about this and let me come back to you. I'm going to try and get a slightly more intelligent stack of things I can do to make this work properly. Can I recover that? Yes, I can. Good. Yes. Oh wow, look! It's got all my science because it survived! Haha! Yay! Oh, sweet! Let's do some science! Let's go for the these, seeing as I've tested all of them now. And let's go for the big science. No, we can't afford it. This is the next one because we need the Science Junior. We're going to put stuff in boxes, take them to space, take pictures of them, and we're going to do it for surprisingly a lot of money. Right, I am done here. This has been space. Well, yes, it has been accidental space. This is accidental space. We accidentally spaced. I will see you next time on Kerbal Space Program. Slán a gaibh.